FaZe were used to being the bad guys, the enemies, and we've turned that into fuel.
You can love them or you can hate them. The bad boys of the CDL, get ready to make some noise for Atlanta FaZe!
We're always the villains of the league, but it's really just because we're the best team. A #1 in the standings. We've always been the team to beat.
We've been very blessed to have some dynasty teams in our esports. Our Call of Duty team is one of them.
Draza, man.
6 in a row for Draza.
That guy's got next level shit talking, and we love it over here.
He's very comfortable playing the villain role.
It's a collection of future Hall of Famers.
Atlanta FaZe, champions of the world here at the Esports World Cup.
FaZe is known as predominantly a first-person shooter organization. Most people know us famously for Call of Duty.
The whole trick-shotting thing, that's how FaZe Clan started. And then Modern Warfare 2 came out, and that game was what birthed FaZe. You know, that game was the original content machine. We moved into our first content house, which is the original content house on the internet.
Welcome to the house. Want to join FaZe? Come on in. Want a free Xbox? Anything you want. Free!
That's when FaZe Clan really started to blow up.
FaZe means a lot to me. We've been a pretty family-like team when it comes to what we do and how we prepare for things, so it means a lot to me.
I've been with these guys since day one, and to see how far it's come and where we are now, it's just absolutely incredible.
Being with those guys is just a different level of family.
It's my heart and soul, you know? I had no idea what I wanted to do with my life. I would get home, from school that I kind of struggled in and just focus all my time and energy into building this. And it was a passion project, Back then, there was no money being made. We were just kids, passionate, had cameras, and made videos.
I've been in FaZe since I was 14 years old. I started off as a fan. I was born and raised in California. I'm Palestinian American. My dad immigrated from Palestine when he was in his maybe early 20s. In my childhood, all I remember is him waking up at 4 or 5 in the morning to try to make some extra money. So they were paycheck to paycheck at the time. The only reason I'm even here is my dad bought me a HDTV. He had $500 in the bank, and it was a $250 TV, and he bought it. So, I'm very blessed and grateful.
My proudest moment with FaZe, it's whenever people come up to me and they tell me, I grew up watching you. It means the world to me. I
met someone earlier today. This guy had a jersey of mine that I have not seen in a decade. We sold this jersey in 2013, and he held it up to me today in the audience. And I was like, I have to go meet this guy, because that is legendary. There's nothing like seeing the FaZe logo on the stage and seeing all the fans wearing the jerseys. It's very humbling to this day. Whenever I see someone wearing it, I can't believe it. As an organization, we picked up our first esports team in 2013, I believe. And then we had instantly one of the biggest fan bases in esports. And then since then, we have over 10 teams, I think, to this day that are competing in different titles like Rainbow Six, FIFA, Halo's here also. So we have, I think, over 30 championships in major tournaments across all our teams. And our esports got a lot more serious when we picked up our Counter-Strike team. It was crazy.
We were the best team in the world for a long time. Winning the major after so many tries, lifting that trophy was amazing. I also think closing out the Grand Slam.
FaZe Clan doing it for! They pick up the trophy! They are champions!
Lifted that trophy was a really good feeling. It was very hard to stay on top, keep every player in good form all the time. We are right now is in a pretty tough place. We lost, Twists and Robs. We're trying to figure out the roles.
This year has been definitely very tough. Joining a team and then going through struggles is obviously not ideal, especially, the expectations that I had for this year was to be, coming to this team and winning. So obviously it's not been happening like that. Dealing with the pressures, it's never easy. And going to the second half of the season, we want to be as strong as possible.
EWC, the way that they had that first tournament, that's an event you want to win. The biggest thing for me was watching it back after, being there was it was super, super sick. I think we won the first map pretty clean. The pressure started rising a little bit when we ended up choking the map 2 and losing the map 3.
On towards the A zone, Nasty getting the capture, second segment, long gone. It is a massive turn of events. Thieves, they take the lead.
final.
I was very, very confident going into it, and I knew that we were going to win the series no matter what, and the way we ended was just...
The master at work! This is it. This is your tournament. Thieves, the last chance now in the fight. Forward they go, and it's Simp, Cell, Draza, the whole squad! FaZe, they've done it!
Like, we just won the whole thing, and it was just an unreal event. That was the most fun, the most amazing event that I've ever had, and to win it on top of it just means like that's my favorite event for sure.
It was amazing to watch them win.
One of the greatest rosters Call of Duty has ever seen. Atlanta FaZe, champions of the world.
To me, that was the best event I've ever been to because of how we were treated and stuff. So I think winning that was like an amazing experience.
We have some amazing teams. I hope all of them will get a win this year. But I'm a massive Counter-Strike fan, so I know Counter-Strike hopefully for sure will be there.
EWC would be a great tournament to win. I think that the format is really fun. We're really excited to be playing in it, and we're going to be trying to win as many top-tier tournaments as we can.
Last year, we went out in the quarterfinal against Navi, who went on to win the whole tournament last year. Yeah, not the best performance, but it was a close game against Navi, but not the result we wanted. This time around, we're going to go and try to minimize all the mistakes that we currently are doing, so we're going to try to be in a better shape for that.
Although Call of Duty was our roots, winning the big Counter-Strike event gets such a big deal, so we hope we get to see that this year too. We're here in Dallas, Texas at the DreamHack event. This event's been great for us, obviously, to get some more practice in before we get to Esports World Cup.
Here at DreamHack, I feel like we've been working our hardpoints very hard, and I think that's a huge stepping stone for us to win DreamHack and then lead into EWC.
It's a major, which is one of the biggest Call of Duty events. You know, we're here watching Counter-Strike, we're here watching Call of Duty. We love it to this day to watch our teams play.
It's going to be an insane event. I feel like it hasn't been a while since I've been to an actual just arena-style event like this, so I'm super excited to be here.
We've been very blessed to have some dynasty teams in our esports. Our Call of Duty team is one of them. Simp and Abizi and Celium, and then now Draza's here. We swapped out the team a little bit, but it's insane to watch.
Hi.
Hello.
Can I sign this, please?
Of course.
I am so excited right now.
Do y'all winning today?
Of course. Come on. You know we winning.
Yeah, you're the CEO. So
thank you.
This event, DreamHack, is a great way to test ourselves to see where we are for champs in EWC.
You know, we got a lot of weeks and months to go, but by the time we get to Riyadh, we'll be in top form in all these games.
Oh shit! Bro, what was right there? That was tall as hell.
Semi-final against Miami Heretics today, which is kind of a revenge match for us because Miami were the ones who knocked us out of the last tournament. Miami has been looking really strong in Search and Destroy. Search and Destroy has been our strongest mode too all year, so I think it's going to be a test of like which team is ultimately better at that mode. If we were to beat Miami today, I think that's a good indicator that we kind of got this tournament on lock.
Let's get it rocking. A winner, a date in a final. Simp is able to get one. Heretics still searching for a point. They're able to get two. They get that. Test it there. The streak will hit. Someone's got to get on it. Abizi gonna lunge into it. We are not done yet. Draza's got the help from the top. Draza is in. FaZe have got it, or have they? Yeah, hold away. Heretics win it. Holy shit, what a game, boys! Woo! Wow!
We went into the winners final against Miami, and that first map was a tough one. Miami had 249 points, and they were 1 point away, and we brought it all the way back just for us to lose at the very end. So it was a grueler first map, and we got the loss there, but great composure from the guys. They bounced back in that next map, number 2, and they kept that momentum going throughout the series and got the W against Miami.
They're in. They're holding. The series is done. FaZe take the hard point. Abizi dominates.
And we saw it was too easy for Abizi in that map 4. DreamHack makes some noise for Atlanta FaZe as they make it yet to another finals.
Big statement match from the guys. Really demonstrates our strength as a team. Just beat the team that knocked us out of the last tournament. Looking really dominant right now.
I don't think we're worried about anything. I mean, I think we're just confident in every mode. We know if we just come out on Sunday and fry like we usually do, like we're gonna come out on top.
We came here to make a statement, show that the last tournament was a fluke, show that we're truly the best team in the league, and that we're ready to win it all.
FaZe up, baby. FaZe up.
All the boys are turning up. Everybody's shining. Simp, Tyler, the Terrors, the Celling's turning up. Draws is playing great. And now we're headed into the grand final. It's going to be a good one. We're going up against LA Thieves. So we're fighting to get 3 on the board before we head to champs.
LA Thieves won the last tournament.
Coming away with another chip for this would be fantastic. I think it's a great confidence boost. If you look in the past, often that team that wins the last major carries that momentum in.
FaZe and 100 Thieves are the top 2 teams in the game right now, unquestionably. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be a award.
Got to get on it and pause it. Simp able to get 1. Simp is going to get 2. Simp going huge here. Who's left? It is Ghosty that holds the line. And Ghosty that takes the round. Thieves look to end it. FaZe look to extend it. The movement is there, and that is incredible. Out of Hydra. Are you kidding? My God, he is special, and he is still going. It's going halfway to the final tick. 2 players here for FaZe are trying to fight. They're going to drop them. They're going to win it. It's back-to-back for the LA Thieves, your Major 4 champs.
FaZe fight back. Started down 0-2, tied things up. But Thieves dominate and search and destroy.
LA Thieves, your Major 4 champs.
100 Thieves were just going crazy. Hydra was going nuts. They just played better Call of Duty than us, so they were just shooting better.
Obviously, not the result that we wanted. I know the guys must probably be really disappointed. They're capable of being the best team in the league, and I know that they're ready to prove that. The next tournament coming up is COD Champs, and they got a month to prepare for that and close it out on top at the end of the year.
It's been my motto my whole life. The harder you work is the better chance you're going to get it. Just working harder is going to keep us going.
This past year, we've been doing really well. I feel confident that we're going to go back to ESWC and win.
Our Call of Duty team is, they're at the top of the game, and you know, I'm sure that they'll be on form.
Every time we go to a tournament, the goal is always to win. And so I think that's never going to change. FaZe Clan always going for the win.